lovelies, welcome back. I had a very exciting weekend. I was in the Windy City, Chicago at the makeup show. Whoop whoop. So I wanted to do a haul and just show you everything that I got. If you're interested, just stay tuned. I'm going to try to make it as quick and painless as possible. Okay, so, hair in my mouth. The makeup show is on a weekend. It's 2 days. I bought the 2-day ticket because you can't get it all done in one day. So we stayed Saturday and Sunday, and I'm just keeping all my stuff. Everywhere gives you like a big tote bag, so I'm just keeping everything in this big friends bag. I'm going to start off, and we'll just get started. Let's just dive right in. So one of the booths that I stopped at that I went a little ham at is the Friends, and it was also shared with like Stilazzi shadows. So they had Z palettes, so I got 3. They were only $18, so I had to get 3. And then they also had like these shadows there. I'll open this up so you can see it. Oh, that's what they look like. They're ginormous. They're absolutely huge. They were $2. So I filled this one with warm shadows, and I still have like a little bit of space at the bottom. So if I could fit like little bitty shadows down there or something, I could. And then I got 3 of these Z palettes, and then they also had eyelashes there for $1. So I picked up 90. And then the next day I went back and I just picked up a couple more. So they give you the lashes. The only thing is they don't have a case over them. They give you them in these bags, and then they just have them like stacked up in there. So I have several bags. Mario Badescu, however you say it, was there. So he was like the only person that really had skincare. So I picked up the facial like rose water that you spray on after cleanser and toner before your moisturizer, and it's just supposed to help your moisturizer go on better. My skin has been drying out a little bit this year, and so I've started using the Clinique DDMG in addition to my moisturizer. So I feel like my hydration is back. I just got one because I've never tried it before. My sister loves them, but we shall see. And then I also picked up this flower and tonic mask. It was just $14. We wound up doing it. My sister and I put on the mask Saturday night when we got back to the hotel, and it made your skin feel really nice. The consistency is kind of weird. It's kind of like yogurty, but still good. We stopped over at Nigels Beauty Emporium, and we had gone there the year before, and they had really, really great deals. And so we made sure to wait till Sunday, so that way we would, I think last year, Saturday they had their prices, and then Sunday they lowered them a bit. So we waited until Sunday to go there this year, and it was kind of disappointing. I didn't feel like there was as much there as there was last year. I know that last year they had sold the Skin Illustrator palettes, and so I really wanted to get those, and I didn't find them anywhere there. I maybe didn't see them, but I really didn't find them, so that was kind of disappointing. I picked up this giant thing of brush cleaner, and I picked up this liter last year, and I really liked it. So you get the big liter, and then you got the little one for free. And then I also got some Ben Nye of the Fair translucent powder, which was only $6.50, and then I promptly this morning spilled it everywhere, so yay. One of the other booths that was there was Crown brushes. As far as like tools and brushes go, they really only had, they had Delium tools and they had Crown brushes. I told myself I was going to buy a lot of brushes, and then I felt like I did when I was at the show, and I got home last night and I was unpacking everything, and I realized that I really didn't, and I was kind of bummed out. I was like, oh, I really would have bought more brushes. Crap. But they had these like flawless face blenders. And so I got 2, and then I actually got 3. They're really nice. You can tell I would use this one. But like, I feel like the main difference, I think, between like a name brand beauty blender and like the off-brand beauty blenders is a lot of the times the off-brands don't swell up. They're not as squishy. They're too dense. And so I bought one of these, and I used it the second day of the show, and I was like, it's amazing. These were just $5, so that's why I got 3. And then I also picked up, I thought I got this at Crown, but I actually got this at Friends. Forgot. Okay. just like a mixing palette, which is nice for if you're freelancing, mixing foundations, mixing creams, doing all sorts of mixing. I knew I needed another one of those. And then I got from Crown as well, I got these nice stainless steel mixing bowls. These are the brushes I got. So I already have them like unpacked and in this little cup because I wanted to keep them separate from, they're already dirty. I wanted to keep them separate from the brushes I already own. And I really didn't feel like I got that many, maybe 20. And mostly eye brushes, because eye brushes, I just feel like they walk away from me, especially fluffy blending brushes. Like I buy them and then within 2 weeks they're gone. They just have feet and they walk away. And my favorite brush that I got, I'm not going to show you all of them because there's so many, but I got this contour brush that I'm very excited for. I have not used this one yet, but the other brush that I got that I love, I bought a couple of these like bent eyeliner brushes. I really like them. I used one of them this morning and it was really, really nice. I'm very happy with them. They were $2. How can you beat that? One of the other booths that was there that I didn't buy anything from last year, so I wanted to make sure I stopped at this year, was NARS. I just got a couple products, and even though I got 4 products and they were discounted, it was still over $100. Which I know maybe doesn't seem like a lot to some people, but like 4 products at $100 and then you're thinking you're going to spend 2 days there, it's a lot of money. I got this Radiant Creamy Concealer. My sister kind of talked me into this. We are the worst when we shop together because if I'm unsure of anything, she's like, no, you should get it. It's great. And if she's unsure of anything, I said, no, you should get it in blue and purple and everything. So it's really, we're not a good team. Or we're the best team, however you want to look at it. So I got this Creamy Concealer by NARS. And I got it originally like pretty light in shade Vanilla to do some highlighting with. I almost feel like it's too full coverage because I do such a full coverage foundation. I almost feel like it's too full to go in and highlight with as well. And then I picked up, I have so many lipsticks. This is the only lipstick I got the whole weekend because I wanted something different, and I have so many reds and oranges and pinks and plums and burgundies, everything. I gotta sneeze. Hey. So I got the Audacious lipstick. It's got the little magnetic lid. Whoop. And I got this in shade Deborah. So it's a nice brown. It's actually what I have on today. I have it on with a sienna liner, and then I know that these are like raved about, but I wore it on Saturday and I felt like my lips were like the Sahara Desert. It was so not hydrating at all. By the time I got home, I was like, ugh. So I feel like you have to put a gloss on this. This morning I made sure my lips were really well conditioned before I put it on. And after I had it on, I still had to put a little bit of a gloss on top to make it not feel like I was dying of dehydration. I got Dolce Vita blush because I wanted something a little different. This is a nice berry blush. And I don't really know what this is. Dual Intensity Blush is what it says. But it looks more like Dual Intensity Highlighters. This is called Jubilation. Very nice. I like it. I don't know how much these were. All I just know is over $100. We went to Skindinavia, or the booth that they had Skindinavia at was called like Alcone Beauty, and they had puffs and other like beauty tools, kind of like puffs and that kind of stuff, not brushes or anything. So I got the Big Daddy of the makeup finishing spray, and they say to do an X and then to do a T. So I did that this morning and I did it yesterday too, and I did feel like my makeup held up better. I got the bridal one of these last year and I hate it. I thought it was horrible. So I wanted to try this one because the bridal one, like, I didn't like it. I would never use it on a client. It depends. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I didn't like it. So then they gave me a little free one of the primer spray. So I primed my face with this today, and it seemed okay. We'll see. Testimonial. See how it lasts throughout the day. Smashbox was there, and so I got the double exposure palette. I don't know how much this normally retails for, but I got it for $30. And then they gave me a little free lip gloss and a baby mascara. How fun! I was very disappointed by the next retailer. I hope you probably just saw it. Krylon. who normally I think very highly of, when I got there, and they were the second booth I stopped at on the first day. So it was like, it opened at 9 and it was like 9:20 when I stopped there. So I don't think they were sold out of everything. They had a very small selection of products and I was pretty disappointed. They had these really pretty, like very finely grained glitters in a bunch of fun colors. And so I was like, oh, I like this one. Can I get this one? Oh, we're out of that. Oh, can I get this one? Oh, we're out of that. And it was like, I would have probably bought 5 or 6. And they were out of all but one that I wanted. So I bought the one, but that was still kind of disappointing. And I got, sorry, I think there was a hair just stuck in my eyelash. I got this Glamour Glow Elegance palette. And it's like a highlighting palette. I'm going to try to cover up the mirror here. Ooh, this isn't working at all. Okay, we'll just try like this. And it's got a bunch of different shades of highlights. Very cute, very fun. This was $69, and I don't know how much this was, but I think because they were out of everything, my total for Krylon was $73 for those 2 items. I thought that was pretty good. I live in a very small town, so being somebody who's interested in like very dramatic and theatrical and special effects makeup, it's hard to come by. There is one store in town that sells Ben Nye. That's the only brand they offer. And it's like ridiculously expensive at this store. Silly expensive. So I really was excited to stop at Graftobian this year. I had picked up some stencils from them last year that I love. And they're called the mini stencils, but I think they're pretty big. They're this size. And I've used these in like my fairy video. I love them. So I went ahead and picked up 5 more. They were out of some of them because they did stop at them later in the day. But, so I got, just trying to show you them all at once. I got this one, which is called Arterial or Arterial. I don't know how to say it. But it's supposed to look like arteries, but I kind of think it looks more like branches. I got this swirly one. Another swirly one. Some dots. And then I wanted, they had one that was called Alien that I really liked. I think I'm missing one. It's probably still in there. I think I'm missing a couple. I thought I got 6. And I got this one to kind of replace it. So they were out of Alien, and so they gave me this one. These were just $3. And they're only $4 originally, so they're very reasonably priced. I really would recommend these stencils, so I may have to look online to buy more because I'm so impressed with them. And then I picked up, they had their airbrush pigments, and these are huge. Their airbrush makeup was just $20. And the MAC ones that were this size or maybe a little smaller were $32. I got pink. Oh, I'm slouching. I got pink, purple, and then this blue. Because I wanted to get colors that I don't really have. I have a blue, but it's not like that. I also got a Big Daddy of molding wax, or more commonly known as the nose and scar wax, and this is $12. Okay, I'm very frustrated because I thought the camera was recording and it wasn't. Sad. I'm going to try to wrap this up a little bit. I'm taking forever. The airbrush cleaner is great. I stopped at Makeup Forever and got just a little bronzer. That's the only thing by them I got. The line was forever long. Patience is a virtue and not one that I have. So I did not like waiting in line like that. I saved 2. I'm just going to wrap it up. MAC was at the show. They had a pitiful display. They had some lipsticks. They had Chromaline, Chroma Cake, and their airbrush, and that was about it. So if you wanted anything else, then they told you, oh, you can buy what you want here, and then, you know, you can go on over to the store on North Michigan Avenue and buy whatever else. That's not why I came to the show. I came to the show to get it all here. So what did I do? I wound up going to the store because they didn't have anything that I wanted there. I got the Whirl lipstick, which I didn't realize was a matte lipstick because I'm stupid. And I'm not really a big fan of matte lipsticks, so I'm going to have to put a gloss on it. But I got the Whirl lipstick, I got my foundation, and I got Pinch Me blush, which is this guy. Inglot. Oh my gosh. I was at the show last year. They were there. Stopped by the booth and I didn't buy anything. They were at the show this year, so I was like, okay, let's stop on by. Let's see what Inglot has to offer. Let me just tell you, Inglot has a lot to offer. I don't know what happened between last year and this year, but it happened and it was great. They had ridiculous deals. I got shadows in my shadow palette. Let me grab it. I didn't get as many as I wish I would have, but I got 6 these square shadows here. $5 a shadow. Then they gave me this little guy for free. How cute. These 4 blushes, these 2 face powders, and they're wonderful. They're great. I love them. I got this great under eye concealer, which I've been using with my little sponge to highlight, and it's really nice and lightweight. I'm obsessed. I got a brow gel because I've been using the dip brow and I was starting to not get really happy with it. So I have that in my brows today. Oh, it's great. It's wonderful. I don't know that I'll ever go back. I'm forever going to be obsessed with this as long as they don't change the formula or anything. And then I was looking for a liner. This is the only liner that I got. Inglot Black Gel Liner, the AMC version. It is so potent. It's so black. I feel like I have the problem of I put on other liners and they kind of like gray out. They become charcoal liners throughout the day. This is not the way that is. This is amazing. I love it. I will be forever sold on this. It was only $11. I'll pay full price for this. I don't care. I missed anything else except for these. I'm trying to think. I think that's everything. I hope so. These are their Sparkling Dust Face, Eyes, and Body Highlighter Palette, and I swatched a little bit of one of them on my hand here. It's beautiful. I have it on today. It's gorgeous. I love it. I got 2 of them. These big containers were $12. How could you beat that price? All right. I've got to get ready for work, so I think that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Makeup Show Chicago. I had a great time. I can't wait to go next year, and I think that's all I have for you. Bye. Please subscribe. Bye.